Hello, today we are going to take a look at the food web, which is a diagram that shows the flow of different species consuming one another as a source of energy. It can quickly become a very complex image to understand with many different connections and at many different levels as seen in this image. So today we're actually going to break that down and just look at the basic form of the web, which is the food chain. The food chain consists of 5 basic stages: the producers, the primary consumers, the secondary consumers, the tertiary consumers, and the decomposers. So let's look at each one individually and define their role. First, we have the producers. Producers are plants and algae that have the ability to make their own food from the sun through the process of photosynthesis, which is converting light into energy. Here we have a variety of different vegetables or producers being picked by a couple of farmers. Next, we have the primary consumers, and we start seeing animals, particularly herbivores, so animals that only eat vegetation, or the producers. In this example, I have a grasshopper, so this level does consist of insects, but we also categorize birds and mammals, such like rabbits and cows, at this level. Then we have the secondary consumers. Secondary consumers are where we begin to see carnivores, animals that consume other animals. Often in this level, they survive on producers and animals in that primary consumer level. And in this image, we have a frog reaching out to get our little grasshopper there. Next, we have the tertiary consumers. This is another level of carnivores. Typically, this is the peak of the chain where the carnivores with no natural enemies are characterized. So the example we have here is the snake eating the frog from the second consumer level. But we also have the hawk, which would eat the snake. But it seems that chain kind of ends at the hawk, but that's not quite right. We have one last, which is the decomposers. In this level, when both producers and consumers die, many times they leave a body or matter behind, and that's where our decomposers come in, which are mycelium, or what you might call mushrooms. It's their job to help break down that matter and make it once again into nutrition for our producers to grow. It starts the cycle all over again, which makes the world go round.